Hello, this is Carolyn. I want to thank you for joining me tonight on my YouTube channel when we're going to be discussing single seniors over 60 and issues of their sexuality and their intimacy. I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel because we're going to be talking about some very, very interesting things that will help you both as men and women look at this particular time in your life and make decisions based on what you desire in your life and not based upon what you fear in your life or what you are afraid or anxious about when it comes to sexuality and being a senior and how you're going to spend the rest of your days. I know for myself and probably for you, I don't relish the idea of waking up every morning alone between this morning and the nursing home or the funeral home. And I will make a bet that you don't either. Sometimes we just hardly know what to do about it. So the first thing that I've done to prepare for our discussion tonight is to look up some statistics. I won't take long, I'll get right to the point, but what I'm about to tell you, I think you'll find very interesting. Maybe you won't be surprised, but maybe you will. Here are the statistics for singles over 60. You'll find that I have found that 40% of all of the women, and these are women who are over 60 and single, 40% of us are widowed. By contrast, the men in our age group over 60 are only 13% of them are widowed. If you want to look at the divorces of women, there are 11% divorced. And of the men, there are 9% divorced. And these are all people who are over 60 and single in our country. There's another subgroup I hardly know anything about. And that's the group, a very small group of people at our age who have never been married at all. But at any rate, we have a whopping 73% of us in our age group, in our country, over 60, 73% of us are single. A whopping 53% are females and 20% are males. That part is not surprising. We do know about the longevity of women compared to men. And if you're a woman, you may be thinking that the odds are too overwhelming for you, and that perhaps you don't stand a chance of finding love when there are so many men looking for women and so many women to choose from. I know myself as an older woman what it feels like after being widowed to sort of grow cold. The ice house gets cold and colder, and the days get lonelier and lonelier, and we're more isolated. And there's only so much time you can spend with other people because they have their lives together. And we find ourselves sometimes just lonely. I want to talk to you a minute about that. Don't be discouraged. Yes, the women our age do outnumber the men. There's no doubt about that. And you possibly think you can't find love, but I'm going to tell you something now, and I want you to listen very carefully. And men, you listen too, because tomorrow night, if you join me on the YouTube channel, and if you subscribe, we're going to be talking about your issues. But right now, women, you may find that you will not be able to find love. I beg to differ with you. You find love first by learning how to love the older woman that you've become. There is beauty in aging. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. Don't look at yourself as if you're looking for your 30-year-old face or your 45-year-old face. Darlings, you will not find it. But if you will stop looking for that and start looking at who you are, find the things about you that you like. Find the things about your face that you like, or your eyes. Embrace your old age. We're there. We are there. Learn to love yourself. When you learn to love yourself enough, you will want to make yourself attractive, and you will want to make yourself desirable, and you will want to make yourself lovable. When that happens, then you are able to look at yourself with the possibility of having a loving and intimate relationship as you grow old for the rest of your life. I hear some women say, well, I wouldn't mind having a man to go out and have dinner with once in a while. Think about that. If that's you, what have you just told yourself? You have just told yourself that among all the women that are available, that you would like to have a man just to take you out to dinner once in a while. Maybe the 20% of those men are looking for someone who want more than just to go out with sometimes. Maybe they want someone to love. Maybe they want someone to find them lovable. They're facing the same issues that you are. They're looking at the mirror and they're seeing a totally different person than they saw in their 20s and 30s and 40s also. We can learn to love ourselves as we are and embrace ourselves as we are and become lovable. And when you do that, ladies, you're going to be able to love and appreciate the man that you are interested in and care for him as well and help him to love himself just as he is. I have more to say to you tomorrow. I hope you'll tune in to my YouTube channel when I'll be talking to men about the very same issues that I address for women tonight. Subscribe to my channel. Join me tomorrow. Let me hear from you. Talk to me about your questions. Tell me the answers you want. Talk to me about your fears or your anxieties. And let's overcome this. And let's be a group of seniors who are single over 60 who will change the way that we and the world look at beauty and aging. Subscribe and good night. See you tomorrow.